Okay guys, it's cold, really cold. I think it's like 16 degrees right now. So it's supposed to snow later today, which kind of sucks. There's a few things I want to do on the outside of the car, and I might do that now, or maybe wait an hour or two, maybe get a little warmer so I can feel my fingers. But I'm going to use the lift to lift up the CRV, the forklift, and then I need to finish cutting the exhaust off, that one bolt, and then drop the exhaust, take out the exhaust, fit the turbo in the manifold, and start mocking up the piping, what's going on there. I need to do that today. Work on the gauge cluster inside the car with my wrecked S2000 door. I'll use that sheet metal, trace it, cut it out, and maybe start working on mounting the gauges, and then also the fuel pump. I can always pull the fuel pump, get it ready for the Burton Racing stuff that's supposed to show up soon. Yay! So I think that's the game plan today. If I can keep going and getting more done, then that's what I'll do. I worked on the throttle body porting. I didn't film much because it was so repetitious, and I only did it for like an hour. And then I also need to work on the block guard, grinding it down, filing it down to fit in the block. So there's a lot to do, a lot to go on with this. Motors to be done, heads to be reassembled. So we're going to try to work hard on that today. I got my heater in here. I'm going to shut the door, hopefully get stuff warm, so when I come back inside it's toasty. Or at least like 40 degrees. I'll take that over 15 or 16 or 18, whatever it is right now. Everything's so bright with the snow. So that's the spot I'm going to use on the old wrecked S2000 door. I'll see if I can get me a good piece of metal right there, cut it out into shape. I scraped off all the snow, letting it dry. We'll go take some cardboard. We'll get some cardboard sheets. We'll go in there, we'll trace it, trim it, cut it, get it to work inside the space in the CRV. Alright, here's the culprit. Try to get this metal to fit in here, and it would be awesome. Hold all the gauges, be able to get to the wiring and stuff back here, hopefully tap into the right stuff, and yeah, let's try to make a template that will fit inside of here, and then we'll attach it some way or how. Maybe I'll get something to come off there and screw it to. We'll see. Okay, there it is. You see I ripped a lot right here on accident. But maybe what I'll try to do, mark halfway point, mark it, then flip it. So this side will match this side, because there should be symmetry or symmetrical. Should hopefully match up. And I'm thinking about attaching it. I might make little pieces that come off, and I can either wrap on the side or on the bottom, and I can screw into them. Or maybe I'll make a back mount, do some rivets and back mount it. Alright, here's the first test fit. You definitely need to trim off a little bit on the edges. The tops and the bottoms are pretty good. That corner's pretty good. Take off a little there. But I definitely need to cut off quite a bit right here. So somewhere it's wet. And this right here for sure. Maybe trim this little piece right there. Okay, so let me go trim some more. Alright guys, there is the panel. And it actually sits in there real well. I don't know what happens when it vibrates. But I do have little brackets, I think. I figured out something. I might even put just little edge pieces or top and bottoms. So you can twist them, pop it out, put it back in. So the next thing is to get these suckers. Alright, let's pull one out here. Okay, oil pressure gauge. I need to figure out where I want them. I need to get a hole saw that fits these, and then I'll drill and put them. I think I'll do air fuel, oil pressure. I don't know what else. Water temp, air fuel, oil pressure, water temp. The boost gauge is huge. It's bigger. So maybe I can put the boost gauge here and put those three across here. I'm not sure. I have a bit, a hole saw that fits those perfectly. They're all the same size. So now I need to figure out where I want all of these. 1, 2, 3. Maybe boost right there. Something like that. Or maybe do 1, 2, boost something else. I don't know. We'll mess with it. See what we have for our configuration. Drill a couple holes. There's the holes. I think they're pretty straight and pretty spaced evenly. Still gonna figure out what I'm gonna do down there with the boost gauge, or if I'll mount it up here. It does have a kind of a floor mount ring thing. Might put up here or something like that. I don't know. So let me know what you think about the boost gauge or where I should put it, and we'll figure it out. Alright, there is the setup. Air fuel, oil pressure, oil temp. And then I think I'll put boost down here somewhere maybe. Then have room for different switches if I need to. I think that's a pretty good setup. So now I just need to sand the edges down a little bit, get all my stickers, scuff up the paint, sticker bomb it, figure out if I want to put the boost gauge there or not. I can't even put up here under the Speedo. I don't know. Decisions. As you can tell, there's a snowstorm coming. Maybe you can't tell, but that's what's happening. So, a snowstorm is coming, and it's gotten stupid windy outside. So, I'm sitting in the passenger seat that's in the back of the car. Passenger seat. And I'm in the passenger spot. See, I'm not quite in the passenger spot. But that box is DNA motoring. Guess what I've been trying to work on today? Along with the gauges, I got the exhaust off. It's outside, cut up. So you can see it laying down there. See, exhaust. Dead exhaust. So I got the turbo mounted. And here's all my piping. I need to open it up and see what's actually in there. Then I need to start mocking up the piping before the snow really does set in. Trailers. We'll do 290s, 245s, 2 straights, 2 180s. Those suckers go all the way around. I don't know. I might have to cut them. I don't know. So there's stuff. They're black. Should be 2.5 inch. A lot of little rubber couplers and these T-clamp style turbo clamps. Turbo piping clamps. Alright guys, I'm not sure how much more I'm going to do today. The snow is picking up more. But hey, we tried to get something done today. We got a few things done today. Working on getting the pipes all sorted and ran. Where all the intercooler piping will go. Just running out of time today. I tried to beat the weather, but it wasn't my day. I tried to do a lot of things and one thing after another. It just didn't work out. So thanks for tuning into this episode. Comment below if you like my mounting. So the turbo I've actually turned upside down to make it a little higher up. I don't know if that's going to affect anything, but we will see. Hopefully we can get something figured out here. Cut some holes and stuff. Make some room for some intercooler piping. Hopefully next week get it running. That's the goal. So there's a lot to do. A lot to catch up on with the next week of bad weather. It looks like I'll be able to work on the Honda a bit more. So we'll do what we got to do. The weather's crappy out there. But thanks for tuning in and watching this episode. Smash that like, smash that subscribe, and that notification. There's definitely more to come. Till next time.